Hi, I'm Léa Butruille, Sales Application Engineer from inno-spec. inno-spec is part of the Headwell Group, and today we are introducing our new UV Hyperspectral imaging system. The BlueEye camera covers the wavelength range from 220 nanometers until 380 nanometers. This is the only UV hyperspectral camera available on the market right now. With this camera, Headwell Group is covering now the entire broad wavelength range from 220 nanometers until 5000 nanometers. The UV hyperspectral imaging system comes with the BlueEye camera, the illumination, the linear stage, the computer with the software, the enclosure, and also the ozone scrubber. The camera has both spatially and spectrally 1750 pixels, which allow high resolution for hyperspectral imaging. However, both spectral and spatial binning can be defined. We recommend to have a spectral binning of 2 and a spatial binning of at least 8 or 16 times. The illumination is a xenon-based lamp which focuses the light with a reflector so that you can record on a thin line. It is very useful for concentrating the power. The lamp is very powerful as it emits UV radiation. This UV radiation can be harmful for the eyes and for the skin. For safety reasons, we do have an illumination that indicates if the system is switched on. We cannot operate the system when the doors are open for safety reasons. That's the reason why we can close the enclosure like this. There is also an auxiliary lamp that is useful inside for adjusting some parameters without having to open back and forth the system. Regarding the illumination, note that the user does not need to adjust the height as some indicators are already marked so that the optimal height is already set up for the illumination. The height of the illumination can be adjusted depending on the height of the samples. If the samples varying in height, you can adjust the focus line by increasing the illumination by the height of the samples. On the other side, the xenon-based lamp is generating some ozone, which is a gas that is not safe to breathe in. Therefore, in order to get rid of this ozone, we do have a pump that will allow to pump the ozone out. For safety reasons, we also recommend to use UV goggles and gloves to protect your skin. On the other side, we also recommend to have an ozone measurement level to monitor the ozone levels for safety reasons. The linear stage is a standard speaker that can be controlled with the software. The speed can be adjusted between 1 mm per second until 80 mm per second. The UV hyperspectral imaging system comes with the MVPC, which is a very powerful PC that can be used for analyzing the data. The MVPC also contains per-class Mira software. Per-class Mira software can allow to control the stage, acquire some data, develop your own model and deploy them live. This type of technology is very useful for non-destructive and real-time measurements. The UV hyperspectral imaging system can cover a broad range of applications such as pharmaceutical, cultural heritage, documentation quality control, food quality control and other types of research fields.